Hello, everyone. Hi, this is Pari and Radhika back with you for another 5 day live training sessions on the crystals. In this sessions, we're going to dive deeper into what we may have discussed earlier. So, if you haven't watched the earlier season of the training, please go ahead and watch it. There was lot of information shared in that, and today we are here to share with you and probably dive deeper into what's inside the crystal course because you have asked so many of you have asked these questions about what is in there, what are we teaching, what are we getting, if, we are beginners, is that a is it for us? So today in this special 1 hour dedicated for you to absolutely go inside and see, go step by step and see what we have in there. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, everybody. So happy to be here again. Just rolling with the flow, I think.
Absolutely. I think I'm getting excited because we are right there for our Crystal Practitioner course, which is starting this Sunday. So August 29th. Guys, August 29th is the date. So you have less than 7 days to sign up, register, and be ready and get the supplies. So you need to also get supplies. So make sure this is it, guys. This is the time to make a decision now because it's right around the corner. And if you have any questions, this is the time to ask us as well, because once the doors are closing soon. So if you want to register now or wait until next year.
Yeah,
So
we're like very open about it. There will be there is a time window after which we won't be taking any more entries. So you have to be pretty quick with your decision as to to get enrolled. So yes.
yes, so yeah, so you it's time, guys. There is no more waiting, there's no more you know um is this right for me, procrastination. You got to make decision now. There's no more procrastination, no more waiting. So let's talk about it. So Radhika, we have been working a lot on creating the modules, on creating the content. What do you
Yes.
think about the content so far? What do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty awesome. It's pretty unique and it's well researched. There's a lot of effort that have been put in finding all the resources, in compiling them, understanding them, how and what goes where, and then especially curating it in that bit that I'm getting that chance to write so much and learn so much with you in this entire process. I think I'm absolutely loving it. And relearning is another bit that is happening with me because I have been trained by you before, but just knowing myself, getting into it deeper, like going crazier by the day, like becoming the crazy crystal lady in terms of science, esotericism, or buying products which are very useful and necessary for me. Of course, I'm a
Mhm.
different kind of hoarder now, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. This experience is truly life changing, and I don't say it very loosely. I actually say it with all seriousness and all my heart. It's very very life changing. It's very uplifting, and more than anything else, it has given me a purpose to look forward to something, not just learning more, but to be able to enable other people and also learn so much from them, because I'm sure everybody will bring something on the platter as they come along, become the cohorts of this group, and so I'm really excited. I think couldn't put it in better words. I think this is what I feel right now about this entire thing. How do you feel about this? I want to know your perspective too.
Well, I'm really, really excited. The reason why, because see, I just can't wait to see the creativity that's going to burst out of all the students at the end of this course. Because
Yes,
I
true, true.
remember when I was going through this subject, they were like different portals and dimensions opening up that I never existed. I thought it never existed within me. It's not just about the crystals, but just the understanding of the science behind it.
Yes.
Is it was like a whole new world. Like I was it's like Alice in Wonderland. I'm like entering into a whole world which I never knew existed. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. I have
True.
so much creativity in me. I'm a person like, all I knew was just typing on the computer and just having my analytical brain active. That's all
Yeah.
I was. And I never could even imagine, because I don't know how to paint like my sister. She's very creative. I don't know how to dance or sing or be funny. I'm not even funny. That people like me, and at least you can show your creativity like that. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, people probably are bored with me. I don't think I can even entertain any person with my jokes. Um, so
Oh God.
so that's why I found a husband who's funny, because so that he kind of balances.
Balances you.
And that was me, guys. That was me, where I would just be talking about the IT and this and stuff. Nothing really great about it. But I believe that things can change. But I believe that things will happen. And when I started getting into crystals and understanding the science and technology behind it, understanding how these things work, I mean, it's just fascinating. And getting into that tools, creating tools. I know now you are all into it now. You're all into understanding the you know getting those tools, like, I mean, I can probably just say, like, the creating the um, candles, or our own recipes of creating for different intentions, things like that. It's pretty fascinating on how we come up with that. So that's the journey I'm really looking forward to see with all the students, on what are they going to come up with, what
Yes.
what creations are they going to do at the end of this course. So that's the most fascinating part of this course, is really the end game. Like, what how, like, you being a caterpillar, how are you going to transform into a butterfly? What colors are you going to be at? That is the most amazing journey that I am so happy to witness.
I agree 100%. I think it's going to be pretty exciting that way. And I see Prachi and Deepthi, like like the amazing students they are. They are already here supporting us in this live, and I'm sure that they would want other people to join them as well to make. So this is going to be a conscious group, guys. Just register. People have already registered, and they're very excited. So yeah, it's pretty rocking right now. I think I'm like I don't know. There's also this bit of I'm like I don't know. I'm very excited also, but there's this nervousness I have. Like, oh my god, how it is going to be? How what will we do? How it's going to roll? But I think in the end, when it will be 29th and 7:30 p.m. here in India and 10 a.m. there in USA, we'll be like, let's bring it on, let's do it and just rock it together. So yeah, I'm like ready. And today our topic is pretty interesting. I think, as you mentioned already, everybody has been waiting for this like for the longest time. So let's do it.
Awesome, awesome. So, guys, let's talk about. So, this is for all the people who are interested in joining this course, or who have already signed up. Today, we are going to go inside each module, each package, what is coming your way, and how are we going to go about it. So, let's just get started with that. So, hey Jyoti, welcome, welcome, guys. Hey Prachi, welcome. So, let's go about it. Let's start. The first package that we have is the pro version, where we will be, let's start with that. That's the first level entry into this course. And again, this course is for every level, whether you are a beginner, whether you have known about crystals, you have heard about crystals, you have googled about it, and you've been following stuff. This course will give you a complete comprehensive understanding about how to get started, how to work with them. Am I breaking up,
Yes.
Radhika?
A very little there. I think not really breaking up. You're getting like stuck in between, and then it's like very robotic at times. Your video.
I know,
Otherwise, you're
but Today's
But you're not
network.
breaking up voice wise. Yeah, I think it's a network issue. It's just the video that is getting stuck, but you're clearly audible as to whatever you're saying as of now.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
all
do
right.
you want to switch networks or something, or you want to try something else, or we can just go like this?
Yeah, I did that, but somehow it's not working.
Okay. I think let's just do it. Whatever comes.
Yeah.
The intention is this 1 hour will be like super awesome and packed, and we can do this. No energy
Okay.
glitches anymore.
Yes, yes. Okay, never mind. So, so yeah, this is for all beginners, intermediate people, and also advanced. If you also have been working with crystals for a long time, and you just want to get a refresher course, and also probably get understand this whole crystals in a new, fresh perspective, join us, because today, I mean, stay with us right now, because we are going to go and talk about what exactly inside, because many of you have asked us, like, hey Radhika, hey Pari, what is inside? I want to know. So let's get started. So first version is the pro version, where we will, it's a 6 week, uh, 6 week program, the first one. We meet every Sunday except for the second Sunday, the September 5th Sunday, because that's the long weekend in US. So we are taking a break. But we normally meet every Sunday. You'll get the whole schedule, so that you are ready. And I'm just trying to open up my website. So I have the sessions as well. Okay, so the first week we are going to talk about subtle energies. So we're going to talk about the big picture. What is the big picture? Because before we dive deep into understanding at a granular level what are crystals and how to get started working with it, we need to first have a big picture. Where are we? Just understanding the blueprint of how and where we fit in with with the understanding of crystals is very crucial, and probably this is the most important thing that I feel is missing in most of the courses, um, is understanding the big picture. So that is why we have specifically included this module, um,
Yes.
to get started, because we want you to be completely equipped working with them. It's not just understanding a little piece about here and there. It's like a complete whole understanding. When you are out of this course, whether you're a beginner or an advanced person, you have that strong foundation. And when you're integrating this with your existing modalities, whatever that is, whether it is meditation or Reiki or energy work or tarot reading or whatever that you are doing, it is beautifully integrated, fits it so perfectly. And that is our goal. So the first week is about understanding the nature of energy, understanding the nature of our multidimensional beingness. This is the topic in itself is a whole big course. So we are bringing that whole part into here, and trying to tell you how this whole things works together magically, like glove and glove. um so module 2, what are we doing in module 2? You want to go, Radhika?
Yes, I'll go about it. So, module two is more about understanding about how to start everything. That is the first basic step is grounding yourself. And grounding is not again what you just find randomly on Google or otherwise. You will be taught properly what grounding is, how to go about it, what are the tools. Pari will also be giving some additional tools, by the way. People who don't know, she's also a trained hands-on energy worker, which does not mean she's an energy healer. There's a difference, and she will be also helping you understand that while we are in the course. So understand this is a very broader perspective of crystals that we are understanding here, because crystals in their itself and their frequency in itself, right? So there are a lot of aspects to it. Certain aspects that have not been touched before, which we want to touch, and thus the grounding bit will be there also. We'll be talking about the history, the geology, and we will be also doing some crystal meditation together, by the way, guys, which is going to be pretty intense. So that meditation will also not only help you to attune with your crystal, but that you can, you can go back to it and do it anytime you want to see. And you can just maybe even play it. So when you want to cleanse your crystal or something, so all of those tools will be given to you in module 2, plus all the resources that you will be getting, of course, not to forget that, which we will keep adding as we go ahead in this journey, because you guys get to be the lucky ones. You get to grow with us as we fly. You fly with us because it's the first time we're introducing this course, so it's going to be a very happy journey. And trust me, guys, no batch will be like yours. You will be the let me put this, we are as lucky as you, but yes, you will be somehow very, very, what do you say, special in the sense, because this batch will be remembered forever. This was the first batch that did this crystal course in 2021, which was, by the way, the most crazy year. So I think this is going to be pretty awesome. So yeah, that's about module 2, which is about
And
grounding and everything. Yes, Pari,
and
over to
also
you.
I would feel like this batch, we probably, you will be part of this course going forward as well as coaches.
Yes,
To the new
yes,
batches, there's a lot of opportunity in there.
yes,
So it's not just you can join our team, you can join, become a part of our team. There's an opportunity to do that. So
yes,
I see that happening. It's, with you and your commitment, and it is a possibility. So imagine, just imagine you being a part of this journey along with me and Radhika, teaching others, be coaching others in the crystal journey, and just sharing your own transformational experience with others. How empowering that is! Like, because I live and feel that joy every single day, and Radhika feels that joy every single day, and it's just amazing. So Deepthi says, "Yes, I want to be that," and Deepthi, that's wonderful. We are going to create a team, as coaches, to start teaching about this. It's not just about practicing. Is if you want to be a teacher as well, and you want to join me and Radhika in doing this work, then this is the best time to start, because this is where we are creating foundations. So with the amount of value you are going to get out of this course, it's just priceless. First of all, it's priceless, guys. I i cannot say that enough. This journey is not just about you learning crystals, but also about skyrocketing your confidence, about living your purpose, about serving your calling, about being able to do what you love, and be surrounded by those people who are in the same line. How amazing! This platform is something that I would have wanted for myself. This platform is exactly what I was looking for. Such small, intimate group of people that we are going to create. It's not some crazy, now I know the courses out there are there, like, the number of people out there, you're just doing any other course. There's no that intimate, the small group kind of feeling. Of course, maybe in future we may, we may get end up there, but right now at this moment we are there as a small group, as an intimate group. So when you join us, it is going to be really powerful. This is the time to join. If you're truly interested in becoming a teacher, a coach, or an entrepreneur, then this is the best time to join us. There is no there's this is the investment you are going to do in yourself for your business. Guys, any doing a being a coach or a spiritual entrepreneur is not a hobby. If you truly want to be successful, you have to invest in yourself. Like any other business, you invest, you make investments. And it's the same thing. If you start seeing this as a hobby, and you put in time or money, or whenever you it's convenient for you, it's not going to work out. You have to go back to your 9 to 5 job, because it's not going to work out. So you have to take it up as a commitment, as an investment. You have to be extremely serious about your goals, about your plans, about your desires, about your dreams. What are you going to dream about? So with that, let's go with the next module. What are we going to have? And also in the
But
module 2, we're going to discuss about the history of
yes,
crystals. How did they all come up? So we're going to be learning really. We're going to be going a lot deeper into understanding the history behind crystals. How did they come up? How were they related to human beings?
yeah.
How did we start working with them?
Yes, and it's not an overview of history, guys. We're like literally going in deep with the history bit so that we understand where it all started. So it's pretty intense there also.
So second module is packed with history, packed with geology. You want to understand basic science, basic geology. You know, you we this is something now. This is where the science part comes into play. We need to understand the geology as well, how where to identify them. If you are going to be a crystal therapist, you need to know how to identify what is it behind.
Yes.
So you're going to learn about that. You're going to understand, learn different meditations, crystal meditations, to get started. You're going to be understanding the grounding part, which Radhika just mentioned. So this is all module 2. Now going to module 3. Module 3, we're gonna dive deeper into creating sacred space. This is my one of my probably you'll be hearing me a lot saying this is my favorite part, but this is where it is truly favorite, because now you will be starting to experiment creating these sacred spaces for yourself, how it you will start seeing the effects of crystals in your life about this. So this is the best part of it. And So Meenu, welcome. She says, how much is the fee and duration? Meenu, all those details are on my website. Again, go to paripatri.com. Okay, go here, go to paripatri.com, go to work with me, and click on Certified Crystal Practitioner course. As you click on that, you will see the page. You will see here all the details when it starts. It starts August 29th, which is the coming Sunday. Okay, there is no time to think now. You have to make a decision. This is the last program in this year. There is no program after this year. You're gonna only next year spring will come up with the next semester. So you will see that again, you'll see the prices are here. 6 weeks 333, 10 weeks. So the pro is 6 weeks. Therapist is basically, I'll go through that again, where you will get certified. We are accredited through a lot of different organizations. I'm a certified professional, and being me certifying through all these integrated knowledge, you can now be confident in working and creating your own business. Now, this part, this is the most lowest price you will be seeing right now, because after this the prices will definitely go up. So if you want to take advantage of the discounted prices that we are offering right now, because this is the pilot program, then sign up right now. Sign up right now. There are payment options if you request. So therapist is advanced Biz Pro is basically, most of our students applied for this. We have, I think all of them except for few have signed up for this. This is for if you're serious about creating your business, if you're serious about your career as a spiritual entrepreneur, then this course is for you. We're going to teach you about how to get started as a spiritual entrepreneur, how to skyrocket your confidence, how to create successful cash flow into your life. So we'll talk about that in the 12 weeks. Of course, this will be an ongoing, not just 12 weeks. There's a lot that will be offered here. You will also get one-on-one coaching with me and Radhika, which is a kick-ass deal. I mean, this is something that you would not want to miss. Um, is doing this 45 minutes one-on-one call, where we will be guiding you in your business, where we'll be guiding you how to get it started. So these tools are invaluable, like in a priceless. Sorry, these are like we cannot give a value or give a price to it. It's something which you will cherish for just investing in yourself. Now going back to our
Just before we dive deeper, so as she was showing the prices, so also us being us, we've been very considerate about the fact that we have kept different price lists for people in India. Whoever is in India, our Indian audience, our Indian students, the prices are different, so they can connect with me personally, or they can write an email to mystical moon sisters at the rate gmail.com. The email is mentioned on the website just below the price list. You can see the email. You can just simply click, or you can copy paste however you want to go about it, or you can directly connect with me for the India prices, guys. So yeah, please, Paridi, go ahead.
Awesome. So the next module, we're gonna go into the. So we talked about module 3, where we're gonna talk about crystal formations, different kind of crystal formations. What do they mean? How the meaning behind it, the configurations of crystals, sacred space. So again, every class has a mix of science and understanding the esoterism. That's how the whole program has been built. Now, module 4. This is the module probably you will get really started working with crystals. Is how to get started working with crystals. You may have heard so much information about internet, about this on internet. You start because that's what we did when we got started. We did trial and errors, a lot of trial and error, failing and not working. How to pair different crystals, which combination is powerful. All of this will be taught in module 4, where you will start how to start selecting the right crystals, how to retune them, how to cleanse them, how to charge them, how to program them. The different kinds of affirmations, a complete bible of affirmations resources will be given to you, which is only shared with my personal one-on-one clients. So
Yes.
if you want that, then this is the time to sign up. Um,
Yes.
and you will also understand how to work with moon energies with crystals. So there's a whole plethora of information that will be shared in this module, where you will, after this class, you will be ready to get started working with it by module 4. And then module 5, we have technology. So now this is where it gets interesting. You will start understanding really what is the technology behind crystals, how do they actually work. So this is all in module 5. And the module 6, which is the last module for the pro version. Here we will dive deeper into chakras. Okay, we'll get into understanding these chakras and how crystals are connected with these chakras. How can we work with crystals to align our chakras, to balance our chakras? This is the module 6, which is the last module for the pro version. So with the pro version, by the end of it, you will understand how to work with crystals, understand the science behind it, understand the integration of chakras. But the part that you will not get into is about the sacred geometry. So that is where we will get into in the therapist version, because this is all basic. This is all you need to start working. If you just want to be like, hey, I just want to see what it is, then pro is the thing. Then this is where your understand your the course ends for pro version. Any question, guys? Put If you have any questions, put them in the chat. um Anything? So let's get into the certified package. Okay, so let's get into certified package here, where there are 4 weeks additional plus pro. So module 7, where we're going to get into sacred geometry, understanding crystal grids. This is an extremely exciting topic. This is where only when I started understanding this, you see my logo, the logo that I've created is birthed because of the understanding of procedures. That everything you see my earrings now, even the earrings that we wear, that we get attracted to, is all sacred geometry.
Yeah.
Um,
She went crazy and then she made me crazy also. Now we are both crazy ladies going crazy over sacred geometry and everything else in this world. So I think I thank her for that. She's
yeah,
taught me
because
everything. But
now everything is intentional. What we wear, what
yes,
we do, understanding the science is so
yes,
intentional. I just feel like I wish I knew about this a few years back. I mean, things would have been, but when the time is right, it is right. We are here, we are
yes,
doing it this now. And it everything will shift, and how you can start creating. Diti says, I'm also going crazy for sacred geometry. So yeah, I mean, you'll start, because this is the real physics. The other day, I'll just share one small story. The other day, I had no, on Saturday, I had a few friends over at my place, and we were discussing about the child, the how important the education is, or how important it is for the parents to know about the child's progress in school, at school, or things like that. So this is where I'm sure all the moms who are spiritual and awakened out there will probably start resonating with what I'm saying. And if you do, let me know. So so the way that I grew up is, my parents never really cared about whether I came first or last or failed or whatever. I'm like, as long as I'm busy, I'm doing my stuff. And however, I turned out to be pretty good at school. I turned out to be pretty good at what I'm doing, because I feel like, the freedom that I received. And also, it's not just the freedom; it's the meditation that I did. Is the spirituality within me which empowered me. Now, I was the education that we learn from, how what but from kg to all the way to the masters, is absolute. When you start understanding this science, you'll be like, what are we teaching at school? Like, where is this all information? Why is this not being taught at school? Because the real information we have to teach our kids is this. Um and and so my point was to my friends, and they were all like, what, they could not understand me, they could not resonate with me. And I know I understand, because I can understand where they're coming from. So when, for all the spiritual moms, it's like, if the science or the physics or the chemistry or the maths that is being taught at school is way, 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 way behind than what is a real thing. And we struggle all our lives to learn that. So I was like, you know what, I don't care about what they learn at school, because that is not what they need to learn. The real education is spirituality. The real education they're going to learn is through meditation. So I'm really not worried about that, because they're going to get through. Everything will fall in place. There's nothing. If they do not, if they are not good at addition at in their first grade, I'm not going to be worried about that. That, oh my gosh, I have to put them in tuition or whatever, like how probably we have gone through. So this is something that I share, and then they were like, "Oh my goodness, Pari, we can't understand you," and honestly, I didn't know how to even explain, because there was no way they could understand me. It was not the same frequency at all. So what do you say, Radhika, for that?
I think while I'm hearing this, this is not the first time I've heard such a story from you, because this is, I won't say this is a struggle, but this is like some lesson that you have embarked upon, that, you've been awakening people around you for the longest time, and especially the people who are very closest to you, I think. So I know, I think in terms of 3D matrix, I would use this term as struggle, because it's really hard to explain people who do not want to understand. So there are two categories of people in here. One who would want to listen to you, would want to hear you out and actually think, oh, they'll be like, okay, we might not agree, but we would really want to think about what you're saying. And then the second category, like, we are zero. We like raise our hands, we don't understand what you're saying, we don't hear you, we don't see you, and we don't absolutely want to understand you, because I think they are really, really, I think they're fear struck. No, that this is like how society binds you to into thinking that, this is how things work. This
Yeah,
is A, this
exactly.
is B, this is C, and you can't go C B A. You have to go A B C. It Z
Hmm.
to A can't be done ulta, right? It has to be sida sida, and I'm like, okay, and who decides that? So yeah, I think I pretty much get you what you're saying, and it can be really, really frustrating sometimes. But I think we have
Well,
been sailing
it's
this
not
boat like.
frustrating. It's like, I understand. There's no way that I can argue, because when you are at a different frequency, when you're talking to somebody at a different frequency, you're basically talking to a shell.
Yeah.
Like it's an avatar in your frequency. Their consciousness is not really there. So I understand, because of the system that we are at inside, because of
Yes.
the narrative the society has been given for throughout this. And I have to share this. I see all the kids here crazy about robotics, okay, crazy about getting into that and doing the stuff. And did you know that the first humanoid has a passport now?
Wow.
The humanoid has a passport. Sophia, she is an AI robot. She has a passport to travel to Saudi Arabia.
Okay, that's news.
Now, where are we heading? We are heading to a completely a planet that is taken over by AI. I know we are going off topic, but this is something that we should discuss in one of the videos. This is
Yeah.
pretty, like what are we teaching? We are getting disconnected from who we are, from
Yes.
disconnected from our core essence, and where the world is teaching that you find your happiness in gadgets. You find your happiness. See, bell thing just rang. I mean, it's like amen. Um, so we are finding happiness inside the four walls. We are finding happiness being separated and the family doing their own things on the phones. So it is such a where are we heading? Where are we letting we can use technology, but we cannot make them as our master. We cannot
Yeah.
be slaves to them,
True.
and that is where we are heading. So this course is not just a course, it's also that the paradigm shift that we are trying to bring, understanding that you can take your power back. We can be more connected, more powerful, more highly advanced using spiritual tools. So that is the whole messaging here is really the message is very big, guys, what we are trying to teach here. So yeah, just a sidetrack here, a story that happened that I wanted to really discuss is really how the only way we can awaken the people is through meditation. There's nothing else we can do. There's nothing else we can talk about. Probably I should, we should do a video on this.
We will, and that's
Yeah,
a given.
yeah, about the kids and parenting. Um,
Yes.
All right. So the module 7 is sacred geometry, crystal grids. So we're gonna be entering into a deeper level of understanding with them. Now module 8 is okay. Module 8 is again diving into crystal grids and like a
Yeah, like so
two
basically in
part.
module 7, we're really just introducing the crystal grids because it is sacred geometry. So we'll be just introducing how sacred geometry helps with crystal grids, and we are diving deep into understanding how to form it, what to do, how to go about it, what will that all details will be covered in module 8. So crystal grids in module 7 is just an introduction, so you know what we are going to dive in deep in the next module. That will be crystal grids.
Yes, Preeti Anand is in the house. Hey Preeti, welcome here. And yes, it is so much in trending, and the parents are not understanding where that is taking them. It's like a rat race. It's like a race that we get into. If all the kids are doing robotics, let's do it without even thinking where we are heading. And the parents, I saw parents putting their entire weekend working with the kids on that. Instead they can work on their own empowerment. They can spend, even if they spend like 10% of that in meeting spiritual people, in meditating, in learning about spiritual science, or just attend our 40-day reinvent course, which is a free course. They will be in a much better, they are more
Place and
empowered.
shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
empowered with the information.
By the way, just to be little brutally honest, it's worse in India. At least their parents, okay, they're devoting too much time into their kids. Here, what I hear is beating, shouting, and that's it. Like, their work ends with just making them like, sit in front of their laptops, just make them like stuffed robot, like whatever, I don't know. This is weird, but yeah, okay, we really do have to have another session on this probably, so that people can
I
join
know
us for it.
I'm getting a little passionate about this because this is a new guy. Sophia is a new AI robot. You may find people, robots, walking around you, giving you an illusion of having that friendship, that intimacy, where you really not connecting with the real humans. The heart-to-heart connections will be lost. We will be living under a fake sun soon. And the whole point of this is that the narrative, the story around us will be that we are not connected to the source, that we don't have that power to be who we are. We don't have the power to create who we want. And this is where it is heading. So those of us who are the ones awakened, this is our duty, and it has become the most important time to start
Yeah,
talking about this, start
exactly.
sharing this information.
We won't let this happen. I think light workers are totally on their foot doing whatever they can. Like, I think whether it is Reinvent, whether it is Crystal course, whether it is any other course that we are doing, any kind of live that we are doing, I think for Pari and I, and especially for Pari, because I've been following it before I joined her. I've been following her. So I think for us, the main idea has been to really, really awaken people in the truest form that we can, not hiding, not holding back anything. Especially with her, I have learned this from her actually, to not hold back anything and just give it all. Because if she's like, if we do not create that connection, if we don't create that trust, if we don't create that faith, and we don't create that belief amongst ourselves, where do we stand? We are basically just robots who do not trust each other. And then that is how Sophia comes in picture. I think that is as easy to understand. I think it can be. Um, but yeah, I think definitely another session for this. But going back to the modules.
Yes, going back to the module. So we finished the crystal wrist, and then
Yes.
this is where Radhika, the goddess, is going to show us talk about dowsing, talk about tarot cards, oracle cards. If
Yeah.
you are wondering how do you get started, everybody can do this. Everybody can. Dowsing is the most powerful science to get to connected to your source truth. You don't have to depend
Yes.
on the truth from outside. If you want to just
Yes.
check in with your source to see if this is right or wrong, then dowsing is the most powerful tool. So you will start learning about the science behind dowsing. It is a course in itself which we are going to introduce you here in this course. So you, and also Radhika is going to teach you about tarot cards, about oracle cards, how to get started, how to connect
Yes.
with them, how to create a relationship with them, and how to interpret the messages. Radhika,
Yes. And
just
how
a
to
couple of words on
integrate. Yes, and how to basically integrate crystals with all of it, because mostly all the tarot oracle card readers, they have a lot of connection with crystals. I think it just comes very easy. It's very connected, and you like just go with it. But sometimes the overwhelm is very real. People don't know how to start, where to go. There are so many myths. That goes around, like one I can bust here and I don't mind it. Like, it is said that you need to be gifted your first tarot or oracle card. Especially with tarot, it's like, if you're not gifted tarot card, oh my god, you can't read. It's a pot of shit, I would say. This is not true. Of course, if somebody is giving you a tarot card, it's beautiful, it's amazing. But then again, the intention matters. Where that intention is coming from. Is it coming from heart? Is it coming from some meanness? Because cards are very easy to manipulate, and we will talk more about it obviously in module 9 when we get in deeper into it. And this is what you're learning in the advanced course, guys. We're giving you all lalach, to join us and to understand deeper stuff when we go with you. But yes, dowsing is an art which not many people talk about. And Pari, there was one discussion happening between Pari and I, and we went like, the dowsing was such a hype at one point in time. People, for just little things, they would, for yes and no question, they would go back to it, because this was such a sacred science. Everyone knew about it. Everyone knew what it was. But then it just got lost, and it was refounded again. So I think we are trying to establish that, that it's an art, it's in science, it's magic, it's miraculous, and that is what we're going to be learning in module 9 deeply. The science
yes.
of it all. Yes.
Yes, and I just want to say hi to Tilla. Welcome to the live here.
I'm so
And
excited. I'm so happy all these people are here. All our goddesses are here with us. It's just amazing.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna understand the tarot cards, oracle, because these are all the tools which you can integrate beautifully. Like they complement with each other so well. The next module we're gonna go. This is the last module for the certified therapist, where we're gonna now talk about the protocol for healing. This is our signature protocol. Okay, this is something that we have created. Protocol for healing, protocol for how to get started with working with yourself or working with others.
Yes.
What are the steps, step by step, with it. So this is the signature copyrighted information that you will be receiving with this course. This is what the ultimate end with. You will get complete steps. Like you will, after this, you will be ready to start working,
Yes.
doing energy work with crystals. So that is the therapist version ends here. And also we're going to talk about a lot of tools and applications and everything, like how do you integrate this with other, what kind of tools can you use for your own empowerment for your clients, things like that. Now for the Biz Pro, this is the highest version of the offerings that we have. Here we're going to talk about your sacred business, how to get started, how to create your, even if you have nothing, it's like how to get started from the scratch. Where do you get started? How do you find your ideal clients? How do you promote yourself? How do you price your services? What are your services? So all of this we are going to go and work with you to create it, and you will also have a personal session with me and Radhika to get started, so that we can coach you on how to do it and be successful
Yes.
at it. So this is just a push, gets kickstart for your business. And of course, after this, in February, we're going to start a complete mastermind, a yearly mastermind, where we are going to work with, invite all the spiritual entrepreneurs to join us, where we will be focusing and coaching on being successful at your sacred business. So it will be a group of the successful, spiritual, ambitious entrepreneurs, and we will be meeting weekly as a mastermind to discuss, share what's working, what's not working, why is it not working, is this a mindset issue? Because most of the times, if things are not working, it's not because of the tools, it's because of your
Yes.
mindset.
Exactly.
So we're going to see, is this a mindset issue, or is this something, a system issue? Because you need to have systems as also that are working. Because most of the times, maybe you have the mindset, but maybe the system is not working for you. So you need to switch your system. So where is the issue, how to identify them, how to change it, is something that we will be discussing in that mastermind, which is starting next February. So we will be announcing that soon, so you can sign up as well for the yearly subscription and stay with us and be successful, so that you are always taken care of. We have your back. We will take care of you in guiding you step by step in creating your business. So this is the whole, I think we finally covered the whole package system. So
Yes.
if you have any more questions about what is there in it,
Yes.
what is inside, please feel free to email us. Again, the
Yes.
doors are closing in within few days now. The first class is on August 29th, probably doors close on August 27th. So that you have just 3 to 4 days now to decide if you're going to join us or not, and sign up with us. Get ready, make the decision, and make this year the year that you finally stepped into your purpose, finally started creating what you really wanted. Maybe you've never imagined before this life, you never even imagined yourself to be a practitioner of some sort, in a spiritual realm. Maybe this is something that will intrigue you, and see if this will push you. Like in the reinvent course, I remember Anu talking to me, saying that, hey Pari, I spoke to you, and then I had the clarity and I quit my 9 to 5
Yeah.
job.
Yes.
You can finally start, be your own boss. How amazing. We should stop, seriously, the goals that we had, either work for the government or work for the big techs. That is our goals. And now
Yeah.
is the time to start creating your own business, start being your own boss, and start working on your own terms. This is the
Yeah.
life that I want for every single person, whether you're a woman or a man.
Yeah, but I want to add something to this. So I get asked, like people who know me, they're like, "Oh, so you're not doing like a proper job?" I'm like, "I am doing a proper job, and I'm doing a job that nobody can create in their life because I'm not working for anybody. I'm working for myself. I am my own boss." And the person I'm working with, she is one empowering person, so why is it not a job? So like, no, 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 what we mean is that, okay, whatever feels good to you, you're doing that. But what I see is that lack of respect. If somebody wants to do something, if they believe in themselves and they want to do something of their own, it's not very easily accepted. And by no means I'm disrespecting anyone. With all love, I know they have a lot of concern for me, but I want to say this is who I am, and I would want to be accepted and loved and respected for what I am doing, because it's absolutely kick-ass to start your journey as your own boss. Because not everybody, I think I had, now I take pride in saying I had a lot of guts and a lot of audacity to actually step up and step out of this 9 to 5 and leave all the fears behind. Okay, no money for some more months, it's all right, but I can create something magical as I begin to do what I love doing. I'd rather be, maybe working my ass off for 24 hours doing something I love, than, be there at a place where, they're maybe eating non-veg, gossiping, doing like I don't know what not, and I get no return just for that certain base salary that I get in my account every month. I'm not going to really really ruin my life, because I think I can create more money than that in my life. I'm that abundant. So yeah, I think I just wanted to add that. So whoever is with me on this journey, because Pari took this decision, she quit her 9 to 5. She quit a very very well paying job. By the way, guys, I do not want to mention the company here. It's totally it's totally upon her. But yeah, I know that she quit a very very well paying job in a very big company, and she doesn't give two hoots about it. She has no regrets, because she created something far far better than what she was doing. Like, she created respect for herself, and I think I just followed suit, like, because you need that kind of inspiration in life. People who inspire around you, and I think you take inspiration from yourself also, who you are in person, what your truth is, what your authenticity is. So I think it's all about choices. It's all about taking that right step. It's all about taking that decision. Today I have no regrets. All the choices in my life, whether it was my school, my college, my career, office, whatever, and what I'm doing today, I have no regrets, completely no regrets, because whatever I did got me where I am today. And I think it really matters. It's very very important to appreciate and see your journey, how far you have come. And I think that is what we will create for you while you are with us on this journey of crystal course as well. And also, one thing that, when we say certified, a certified package, we mean that you will be certified as a healer. For those who are joining us as pro, you will also be given certificates, but only as, participants, like, certification of completion, that you successfully completed your course. After, of course, you have given that little exam, you will be given that certification. But other than the pro, for the rest too, you will be given certified advanced therapist certificates, where you can certify to anyone that you're a certified healer, and you can, perform healings if you wish to. You can go into that modality as well. So just wanted to mention, clear the air, so that people know where they're placed. And everyone will be, in any package you are, you will be getting certificates. Of course, the level of the certificate will be different. That is, that you need to just remember. So thank you for hearing me, guys.
Absolutely. And again, we'll be back tomorrow, guys, same time. We'll be
Yes.
back with the topic. What is our topic tomorrow, Radhika?
Okay, I am so packed. Just give me a moment.
I think I have it here. Hang on. How do you, let's see, which crystals work for you? Is that the topic?
Yes, I think. Okay, guys, please don't hate us. We have lot on our plate. We are like, placed in so many different brackets that we keep forgetting our own coffee on the table. So please hang in there
Yeah,
with
I know.
us.
I got my tea, and I just couldn't drink. I have to go reheat and drink it,
Oh
and
my!
not
I
in
was
the microwave. Not in the microwave. Do not reheat in the microwave.
no,
Anyways,
no, no, no.
tomorrow we're gonna come up with why and how can crystals become an important part of your life. In which way? How way? So this is, yeah, definitely an interesting lesson, and how you can integrate crystals into your everyday life. In which way? In which profession? In which area of your life can you integrate? So this is something very interesting for all the curious seekers, for all the ones who are curious about what the hell are these? What are these magical beings? What do we do with them? Are they just shiny that we can just put them around the house, or are they going to do something to us? So we're going to discuss those. Just sending all of you these shiny amethyst vibes, just sprinkling them into your life, just bring them
Yeah,
into you, to start creating. And I we had a lot of fun hanging out with you, and as Radhika has mentioned so many points here about, what we are doing is extremely important. You can tell other people, like, because this is a narrative that the society tries to put on us, like, the titles that luring you, making you slaves with the titles, but the power is within you. And how do you access
yes,
that? How do you get
yes,
close to connecting to your source energy for your answers? You don't have to depend on the media, on the gurus, on the teachers. You can depend on your own self for
of
the
course.
truth. So this is with this we will close the session today, and we'll be back again tomorrow, same time. So mark your calendar, set the time away, and be hang out with us. Get your tea, okay? Get your tea or wine or whatever, margaritas, and hang out with us. It's going to be fun, guys.
Yes, you can bring water also. It's fine. We will not kick you out.
Yes, get anything. Just come hang out with us.
Yes. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Thank you so
All
much for
right.
doing this with us.
Bye bye, guys.